Did I leave my cell phone? Where is my cell? Where did I leave my cell? Oh, what's up, YouTube? This is Senior Airman Leo with Where Did I Leave My Cell? Today I'm going to be doing a video review on a knife I picked up not too long ago, about 7 months ago, called the Gerber Profile. Gerber Profile. Okay, so this knife I purchased originally to make up for the other Gerber that I'd returned for because it was too big. The other knife that I had was called the Gerber Big Rock. That thing was awesome, except it wasn't really practical in terms of having on me like on a day-to-day basis. This one, however, is about the right size as it fits in my hand here. Let's see if we can get it right angle. Here we go. It fits nicely in my hand. It get you in camera. There we go. So it fits nicely in my hand. And what's awesome about this is it's great for batoning. It might not look like it is, but it's great for batoning. And if you can see here, you can see the little lines. Those tiger stripes aren't normal. Those are as a result, come from a result of batoning through charred wood. I think it gives the blade really cool design. Gives it a weathered look, which is always cool. And so, yeah, this is the knife. I picked it up on Amazon. I'd purchased the Big Rock from REI, and I used my REI discount because I worked there at the time for roughly $23 or $25. It's originally like $48 there because people there are ridiculous and just overcharge everything. But this I got on Amazon for roughly $14. 14 bucks, not a bad knife. Or is it $18 after shipping? Something along those lines. I had, if you guys haven't used it, I would highly recommend using Amazon Prime. What's great about that is you get free 2-day shipping, and it's like a 30-day or 40-day membership trial. All right, so this guy, it's got drop point design. Not entirely sure what that means, but I'm guessing it's just the way that the blade is shaped. It's etched on top. It's like carved out on top, and it's very, very thin down the middle. See if I can. Super thin down the middle. Can't really show you, but a lot of knives, they're the way that they're grinded, the edges are very thick. This, however, is a very thin edge. It's grinded down on both sides, and it also has on top little finger grooves for jimping or whatever that stuff is called, or whatever the heck that's called. Essentially with there you go, there right there, those ridges. What these are good for is keeping your finger to give you more leverage when if you need to dice someone up. No, I'm joking. If you need to, well, you know, if you do need to do that, you know, WRL, ROL, or SHTF situation. I don't say that enough. Crap hitting the fan situation. You know, this would be a good knife to have. The middle, it's got a little bit of a nub in here. It's like a finger guard to keep yourself from slicing your fingers. Makes the knife look kind of awkward at first, but it's really helpful just because, like, when your hand is on there, it's got a good place to rest. And I mean, if you're really good with machining, I suppose you can grind that down so that way that's not there, but you know, you run the risk of slicing your finger. But I mean, as long as you're careful, you still have this groove here. Still have that groove. Let's see if I can show it to you. The lighting's kind of bad. There's a groove there that you can, there it is, that you can put your finger into. So even if that was, you know, even if that wasn't there, you'd still be able to, you know, cover your hand. So It'd look more like a throwing knife if it were. Oopsie, dang it. There we go. Look more like a throwing knife if you got that little piece out. But you know, that's just cosmetic. It's not function. It has nothing to do with function. So the handle itself is the, you know, stereotypical Gerber rubberized. It almost looks like gator skin. I don't know if you can see that rubberized material. It's soft, it's comfortable, fits in your hand nicely, and it's rather thick. I mean, I've seen some people take these handles off to save them and replaced it with paracord. I don't think I'm gonna do that just because these are really comfortable. It doesn't look, I mean, it looks nice because it's made for the blade, but some people just like the, I guess, the tactical look of paracord. I really could care less with this knife just because the function outweighs the form, and it just fits nicely in your hand. I've got, you know, pretty big hands, and so this just fits my hand nicely. And this is the ring that you guys saw in the previous video. Look at it shining. Whew, it's hot. So yeah, so it just fits in your hand nicely like this, right? See, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh yeah. Oop, where'd you go? Dang it, there you go. So, there she is. So, I need to get a tripod. Can you tell I need a tripod? I'm not sure if you guys know, but I need a tripod. There's some way to... But yeah, so this is the knife right here. Super sleek. It's held, the rubber handles are held down by, okay, I'm approaching 7 minutes. The rubber handles are held down by hex, the hex nuts, 6-star screws, hex screws, and yeah, it would make it a little bit harder to remove. You know, knowing you need specific tools to do so, but again, I'm not going to be doing that. How it looks in the sheath is another thing. Let me just go ahead and show you this really quick. You slide it in. The sheath is higher quality than that of the Gerber Big Rock. This thing is awesome. Let's see. Let me just zoom in right there. Much better. Isn't this a million times better? There you go. And so what's cool about this is it's almost like tough. And on the inside of the belt loop, it has this like leather-esque hard plastic material that prevents prevents your belt from rubbing the belt loop, or the attachment point for the belt loop, raw. And so that's just another cool feature. It's got the button. See, one thing is the button does wear down after a while of using it. And so just take it out really quick. Yeah. If you guys haven't done so already, go on DSRD1's YouTube. He's got great videos. I also recommend Southern Prepper 1, Engineer 775, my buddy Off the Grid Survival, and Off the Grid Prepper. Those guys are great. Yeah. But anyways, this is the Gerber Profile. Now, I don't have any more pieces of... Well, actually, you know what? I do have another piece of wood that I can baton. Yep, I know. It's hot, but whatever. Yankee Prepper wouldn't be too proud of me if he heard me complaining about this. It's just fire. It's just flesh. It'll grow back. Or it won't. Either way. Whatever. So let me show you how this works here. So, take this. I don't have a batoning rod, so I'm just using this back end of a hammer. There you go. Split. Lickety split. Okay? So, we know, crap. What I used to do, my technique for batoning is just going for corners, sharp corners. Let's see, like 90-degree corners, and cutting them at 45 degrees. It just makes it easier. It's good for getting pieces of wood like this. Yeah, those are the two. But anyhow, this video is about 10 minutes. 10-minute review on an awesome knife. Yeah, so this is the sheath one more time. This is my little setup here. And yeah, lastly though, for the price, $14, between $14 to $20, it's definitely worth it. It's got this awesome finish. The form of it is really great. There's other versions of this with a fish hook. I'm not particularly a huge fan of that just because it just looks like it'll be harder for batoning. I'm sure that has its own set of skills, a whole skill set that I just won't use. For the price, it's great. The size is even better. The handle is well constructed. You can baton with it. You can dice things up. I sharpen it using that the blade sharpener from my other video. It's just a carbide blade sharpener in a Arkansas whetstone. Super sharp, super thin blade. It's titanium coated, which is awesome. Prevents rust. It's steel, and yeah, it works. It fits in my hand well. And if any bad guys or terrorists ever come my way downrange, you got a whole nother thing coming. This thing is thirsty. But anyhow, that's my video. I hope you guys enjoy. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that jazz. Senior Airman Leo reminding you to hydrate, keep on prepping, and I'll see you guys on the other side.